Alright, so now we are going to be doing a reading, and I'm going to try to figure out the first card. Oops, cards are jumping. Cards are jumping. There it goes. Let's see. First card dropped. Alright, shuffling on for the next card. Ooh, these cards got... Shuffling for the next card. Shuffling for the next card. Let's see. Alright, so before I get started, and before I start doing this twin flame reading, I just wanted to explain what a twin flame is, because many people they ask, what is a twin flame? What does that mean? I thought there were soulmates. So, in life, there's many different kinds of soulmates. So, I'm going to start with karmic. A karmic soulmate is someone who is put into your life from a past life as your karma, and you both had like the same journey, but this person is your karmic, so you kind of bounce off each other. The next thing is soulmates. Soulmates can be anybody. It can be a parent, it could be a sibling, it could be a friend. A soulmate is like your soul tribe, and it's like your soul family that you've reincarnated with. And then there's that love soulmate where, you in love. And then there's twin flame. Twin flame is basically one soul that was split into two, and what happens is usually when you meet your twin flame, there's either an age difference or a cultural difference, or there's a lot of blockages between you and your twin flame. A twin flame is not necessarily somebody that you are going to be with in this lifetime. And that's a hard truth for people to accept, because there's the runner and chaser effect. I'll get into that. And there's divine feminine energy and divine masculine, which we all have. And then you hear people saying in the spiritual world that, I'm divine feminine, or I'm divine masculine. So you could be a male and have more divine feminine energy than masculine, and you could be a female and have more masculine energy than more female energy. So what happens with a twin flame is when you're in one aspect, they're in the other aspect. So for instance, let's say I meet my twin flame, and I'm divine feminine energy, they're divine masculine. My mindset and the way I think and the way I feel is different than theirs, just like any other human. But the thing is, when you run into your twin flame, when you're looking at them, it's like looking at your own reflection. You look at them because you start to see the qualities in you that you don't want to have, and you look at the qualities that you do want to have. And you feel this strong, immense connection with this person. For instance, like you might feel dizzy spelled, you might feel overly excited, overly anxious. You have, your gut is like, oh God, like this feels like so strong. That is a twin flame. Not everybody has one. But for those who think or believe that they found one, this is for you. And this can be for soulmates too. So if you are divine feminine and classify with divine feminine energy, the card that jumped out was adaptation. You have worked and busted your ass to adapt to the environment around you to become who you are now. The octopus is on this card with 8 tentacles, so 8 is a very influential number for you. 8 is also infinite possibilities. 8 is also a representation of abundance and wealth, and also a cycle that has completed in your life. If you're a divine feminine, your life has come to full circle. You've experienced everything and you're ready and prepared to take on this battle. If you are divine masculine, the card that came up was trust and the horse. Divine masculine is really struggling to find freedom. They cannot be free from the ties that they are in because their karmics are pulling them away from their true destination and their true authentic self of being their divine optimum being. They're having trust issues. Divine masculine, divine feminine does not really trust divine masculine. because of the simple fact of the running and chasing and the things that they have done to make this person lose trust in them. The only thing I can suggest to you is when you're doing the mirror effect is, if you don't trust someone, you have to ask yourself, why don't I trust myself? If you're angry at someone, you're not angry at them, you're angry at something about you. And it's called the mirror exercise and the mirror reflection. The card that pulled combined between both divine masculine and feminine energy came the starfish, and the word on this is sacred. The 5 points. The 5 points on this symbolizes magic. It symbolizes water, which water means cleansing your emotions and the energy that's on you, and reaching your higher authentic self. What does divine feminine... Ooh. A couple cards came up. This is for divine feminine. You're in defense mode. You need to stop. You need to protect yourself and defend yourself, but it's getting to the point where you're being too much and too snappy on people. It's the fox. Also, like, mischievous. You're really trying hard to blend in when you're not meant to blend in. No matter what you do in your life, you will be victorious and you will emerge through this. And this is the boar, so this means you need to tackle your situations head first, headstrong. If you are divine masculine, get ready, because I have some cards for you. There you go. The card that comes for divine masculine is you need to find your strength. You need to find a way to take lead in your life because you're being used up from all the people around you. And you need to take leadership. Also above this is a moth. The moth is a symbolism of transformation. Also divine feminine, the number 8 came up for her, and infinity. This is the infinity. In order for you to be with divine feminine, you need to go to the transformation, take leadership, and be strong and actually face your reality. Because if you don't, she will have the courage to be like, I will walk away. Or divine feminine will have the courage to say, I'll walk away. For good. The last card. There it goes. The death card. But this is not necessarily death. It means this is transformation. It means moving forward. Because if you don't do what you gotta do, the cycle will be over, and that's that. You just go about your life with your soulmates instead of your twin flame, and you do what you gotta do to survive. But don't lose yourself in the process either.